Ask me the hard-hitting questions.
This week on 60 Minutes, we reported on the WNBA, and we interviewed Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark eventually broke her silence over her new deal in Europe in a shocking surprise that rocked the basketball world.
Now, playing for the Indiana Fever, she's ushered in a new wave of WNBA fans. TV ratings and attendance have skyrocketed.
Finds Clark from the logo.
You know how crazy these crowds get, though, when they see that logo 3.
Yeah, they go crazy.
Feels good to hit those?
Occasionally. It's not too bad.
So
I don't mind it.
Seriously, though, so you got the ball in your hand.
Yeah.
You're crossing midcourt. What's the decision-making? Pass, pull up, how does that work?
Following days of circulating rumors and intense speculation, the WNBA's Rookie of the Year took to Instagram to announce her decision for the upcoming season, leaving fans and sports analysts giddy with anticipation before her big reveal. Following the devastating playoff loss of the Indiana Fever to the Connecticut Sun, Caitlin Clark's social media pages remained silent, leaving fans and analysts wondering if she would return, if her incredible rookie season was just the beginning, or if she would take her incredible talent elsewhere.
That's an absolute dime.
And then after that, usually somebody picks me up, but if not, you just gotta launch it and hope for the best, you know? Hope it goes in, and let it fly. That's what people love. So you gotta give them what they want.
Clark broke down the mechanics and biomechanics behind that signature shot.
There we go. Okay.
It's the same motion, basically, right? But you're just using more legs?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like people probably wouldn't consider me very big to play in the WNBA. Like, I'm not quite 6 foot, like, not the strongest. So I think just, having good balance is definitely the most important thing. I think a lot of really good shooters would probably tell you the same thing. But yeah, using your legs, like, it can't be all upper body, it's gotta be your legs, so.
The Indiana Fever star broke her silence a few days ago with an emotional Instagram post that reflected on her inaugural season. Her comments were full of gratitude, sending shockwaves around the WNBA. Each day added to the intrigue.
Caitlin Clark, last night, finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing up in quite some time. Because we could talk about her WNBA season, and we will, but her final season at Iowa was something to behold, and she went right from that into the WNBA season. I mean, right away. As soon as her college season ended, just days later, she was drafted by the Indiana Fever. And I just remember being at the Combine in early March. That was the talk of the town. In addition to what we were seeing out of the Pacers and the Combine being there, it's like Caitlin Clark's coming here, the Big Ten.
Make sure to stay tuned as we analyze what Caitlin's issue means for the Indiana Fever and the WNBA.
2 defenders on the handoff go with Caitlin Clark. That's why Aaliyah Boston can make that spin move and attack the basket. So the impact of Caitlin and Kelsey Mitchell on the floor opens things up.
I miss doing women's sports with you. We don't get to do it as often as we used to. So here's the thing. Caitlin Clark is going to be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 things that stand out to me. She just played this team, right? And so she understands the athleticism, the footwork, the speed of Dejanay Carrington. And she's just in her 4th WNBA game as a professional athlete. Even as a rookie, she's been guarded by the best players so far. She's still drawing double teams. And I thought Indiana did a better job of playing fast. I thought in her first few games, too much pound on the rock. This is not Iowa Part B varsity version. This is WNBA basketball. She's moving faster. Her teammates are doing a better job of finding her. She's getting looks off the move where she doesn't have to work as hard. And so it's only up from here. This was a great sign. Her most efficient night, turnovers were down.
Let me just say this too, because we're talking about the Indiana Fever and we have the Pacers that are playing in the Eastern Conference Finals, right?
Her Instagram post was just the beginning of a season that fundamentally changed what it meant to be a rookie in the WNBA. It told the tale of a player who completely surpassed expectations and revolutionized basketball, leaving everyone in awe of her skill and achievement.
ESPN are showing the game last night in which the Fever got swept by the Connecticut Sun last night. They showed a montage of her year. And they showed a montage of her year when she passed Pistol Pete Maravich. She owns the record for most points scored in men's and women's Division I. And she set every record you possibly can set for Iowa, for women's basketball.
I'm filled with gratitude as I reflect on the past year, or my life see you all in year 2, Clark wrote in her post, thanking everyone who helped her realize her childhood dream. Clark also confirmed what many fans and analysts had been hoping for since her team's playoff exit, that she wasn't going anywhere, but what made her season truly amazing.
Well, I'm super excited to be here. I've never had to give an opening statement before, so this is a first for me in a large crowd. But like I said, I'm super happy to be here. Thank you, the Fever, the Pacers. This is a dream come true. Like, these are the moments you dream of. Obviously, Tamika Catchings is here. Like, that's pretty incredible. Somebody I grew up idolizing.
Yes, yes.
But like I said, after I got drafted, like, I can't think of a better place for myself to start my career. A place that loves basketball, supports women's basketball, and an organization that really does things the right way, has championship pedigree. So I'm just very thankful that they have a belief in me. And obviously my parents are here today. My 2 brothers aren't here. My little brother had to go back to school. He actually missed his flight out of New York City after the draft. So I think he did it on purpose, but thankful for them, and, you know, couldn't be happier to be here. So thank all of you for coming, and I can't wait to get started.
In her debut season, Caitlin Clark broke an incredible 62 records, demonstrating her legendary influence on the game and solidifying her position as a force of nature in basketball. It wasn't just about shattering records, though. She utterly changed the game.
Hi, Caitlin. Greg Doyle, Indy Star. Real quick, let me do this.
You like that?
I like that you're here. I like that you're here.
I do that at my family after every game, so.
Okay,
it's
well, let's
cool.
start doing it to me, and we'll get along just fine. So, question is, you didn't have to turn pro. I kind of thought you would, no matter what. But how much did Indiana have the no water all pick? Because of the things you said and the driving distance to Iowa, just everything. I'm just wondering what role that might have played.
Yeah, it definitely played a huge role, and I actually played at the exact same time as the draft lottery on the night it happened. I'm not sure exactly who we were playing, but I was hoping that Indiana got the first pick. It would have made my life a lot better. So when I saw that, I was pretty excited. And, you know, obviously that's not every single reason of, you know, why I wanted to leave.
Let's examine the figure she posted that left statisticians and analysts frantically trying to find the best way to describe it. The guard for the Indiana Fever averaged 19 points per game. In addition to having amazing numbers for a rookie, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds, and 1.3 steals per game, her 337 assists set a new record for the most in a single season, demonstrating her ability to improve the players around her. However, there's more. Caitlin Clark achieved a rookie record of 2 triple-doubles, something no rookie had ever done before, and her 19 assists at the end of a single game further demonstrated her exceptional vision and playmaking skills. In short, Caitlin Clark transformed the league into her own playground. Her influence extended beyond the stats. Clark was a welcome addition to the ailing Indiana Fever team.
Caitlin Clark's Rookie of the Year odds have become so high that there is currently only one sports book that will even allow you to vote on Rookie of the Year. MGM Bet is currently the only platform that you can vote on Rookie of the Year, and they have Caitlin Clark's odds at negative 10,000. And to put the icing on the cake, just last night, Caitlin Clark made her 86th three-point field goal of the season, which set a new record for three-pointers made by a rookie in WNBA history. The previous record was set by Ryan Howard in 2022.
Under her direction, the team shot to a 20-20 league record, its first 20-win season since 2015, and more significantly, the Fever made their first postseason participation in 8 years. Caitlin Clark has given the Fever supporters new optimism.
The WNBA record for threes in a season is currently held by Sabrina, and that number is 128 threes. So with the Fever having 9 more regular season games left, and I'm not sure if this is just like a regular season record or includes playoffs, but Caitlin Clark would have to average a little over 4 3-pointers in a game in order to break this record. It's doable, and especially if their team goes into the playoffs. But not only with this 3-point record, with her assist record, with her triple-double record, and just the impact that Caitlin Clark has had on the WNBA and on the Fever team this season, there has still been some debate on who will become Rookie of the Year. We talked about Angel Reese a couple videos ago and how she is holding her own on the rebounding side, and she is shattering records, both WNBA and NBA records, with the amount of rebounds that she grabs per game. But if you look at these two players in their totality, it really is a no-brainer as who deserves Rookie of the Year this season.
Her captivating on-court presence not only helped the Indiana Fever win games, but also won over fans, causing attendance to soar and merchandising sales to soar. Suddenly, the team became a must-watch on television. In almost every game, Clark demonstrated her ability to help those around her by opening up the court in ways that defenses couldn't stop and creating chances for them to score points.